Tuned today because it is a forewarned weather alert day.
And right now we're live on Facebook. Facebook Live, I'm going to leave the camera shot on Dagny here because I know how things go, so you can watch me on TV and her on Facebook. I'm going to be talking about this threat of severe thunderstorms. Big system through the middle of the country. Way up to the northwest, it's snow. We're on the warm side, though, which during the day means the potential for record high temperatures. Even Dagny's checking it out. Let's take a look full screen here. 80 degrees for a high this afternoon. That would shatter the old record. All we have to do is hit 78. That's a new record. I think we'll make it all the way up to 80. It would only be the fourth time in recorded history in Nashville, which goes back to the 1870s, that we've hit 80 degrees in the month of February. So this is super unusual. We're not alone in this. We're talking record-setting high temperatures from the Gulf Coast all the way up into Indiana, Ohio. It's part of why they have severe weather that's likely for them as well. On the northern side of the system, how about a foot of snow from the upper peninsula of Michigan all the way back through Nebraska. So this is a big system with a lot of energy. We're just on the warm side, which is why we're talking about thunderstorms as opposed to any wintry weather. There's nothing out there like that this morning. Clean sweep of the skies with the forewarned live radar. We're about 12 hours away from the first storms even developing in western middle Tennessee. So you're going to get through the workday without any real problems weather-wise other than just strong winds. Lots of sunshine right now. We'll go back and forth with clouds and sun throughout the day, a lot like we did yesterday. No fog out there this morning because the winds are just too strong, keeping the atmosphere mixed around. So a good look. Grab the sunglasses on the way out the door. Again, there may be some cloud cover throughout the day to give you some natural shade once in a while, but in general, we're going to be seeing just warm, very breezy conditions. Winds 15 to 25 miles an hour, helping to push temperatures up more and more. We were warmer than we were yesterday. We started off in the 50s yesterday, made it up to 74, starting off in the 60s this morning for the most part, a few spots in the upper 50s, but 62 in Nashville will allow us to warm up to around 70 with, again, calm weather throughout the day except for that strong wind out of the south. No thunderstorms expected until after sunset. We're going to be seeing those thunderstorms developing in western middle Tennessee. Not too strong at that point. Your severe weather threat is minimal, but those storms will intensify as they reach towards I-65. Metro Nashville around 9-10 o'clock or so this evening. The storms get into a better environment to support severe weather as they move farther east of I-65. This is where the greatest threat is going to take shape, mainly for damaging straight-line winds. Then the storms are off the Cumberland Plateau after midnight tonight and will be dry throughout the day tomorrow, but with intermittent cloud cover, cooler, breezy conditions in store for the first half of the weekend. It's going to be cold tomorrow night, so a big turnaround coming temperature-wise, and that drives that slight risk of severe weather, which is in place basically along and east of I-65. The farther south you go, you're not quite as under the gun for any severe weather potential. The greatest threat is going to be farther up to our north. This is where the greatest threat of tornadoes will take shape. Around here, it's a damaging wind threat. I can't cross tornadoes off the list entirely. Never say never. We might get a tornado warning issued, but it's not the primary concern. Severe thunderstorm warnings more likely to be issued by the National Weather Service as we go through the evening. So just have a plan to stay weather aware wherever you're going to be. Download the Forewarn mobile app. You can set that up for you to give you alerts, and they kind of follow you around. So regardless if you're going to be traveling around, you'll still get alerted wherever you are. Temperatures in the 40s throughout the day tomorrow. It's going to feel cold compared to 80 degrees this afternoon. Definitely cold Sunday morning, below freezing. But then we start warming back up again, up to around 70 by the time Tuesday afternoon rolls around, and then more thunderstorms on the way early Wednesday. Let's check out Dagny's dog walking forecast. She is going to sleep right through it. Thanks for your attention. All that Facebook Live has worn her out. Warm and windy by noon, mid-70s. At that point, winds strong out of the south, 15 to 25 miles an hour. We're going to go for a run. She'll be real worn out by that point. Storms late this evening, but you should get that evening dog walk in just fine. The winds might be slightly lighter at that point. I want to say hello this morning to the first graders at Heritage